Okay, well, I was back in here this morning, checking on this food plot we put in a couple weeks ago. It's looking pretty good. Like I said in my last video, it got a little thick here in the middle, as you can see. But the deer are already just tearing it up. Walking in here, we spooked about 4 does up back in there. This morning we're just in here checking on things. We haven't been able to get back in here in a while. It's been raining. It's last weekend in August, and right now we're sitting at 7.5 inches of rain, which for western Oklahoma is almost unheard of. Hurricane Harvey's kind of moving in. We might get some remnants of that, so August isn't over and it's already been the wettest month of the year so far. Right there's a deer. Right there's some deer. There's a deer. Are you serious right now? Well, I guess I'm gonna get in here, put my cart back and try to move out. Deer are trying to come in. Sorry about the shaking. Well, that's unfortunate. I hate spooking deer out, but what are you gonna do about it? Well, alright, well, we're gonna put the cart back in the camera and get out of here. These deer, there's another one moving back in there, so they're trying to come in. So we'll get out of here and talk. Well, we're looking at these oak trees right now, and they're pretty much loaded up with acorns. So that's it's a good sign. Like I said, those doe were right back in here. These are these big old oak trees that are everywhere, and they're just starting to fill up with acorns. Well, a lot of them already have them on there. Stands right there. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out of here. The doe are trying to come back in here. So, but we got the whole family out today. Everyone's looking for treasures. Lionel found a bunch of eggs and what you got? Caterpillar? Worm? Slug? I don't know what that is. Got a bunch of cool eggs. Wife found an old broken up mug. What else did we find over here? Where's that? Oh. A couple of pig skulls. So, there are pigs in here. I haven't seen them in a while. Earlier this summer we found droppings, but anyways, we're gonna pull out of here and go on down to the next place, check out the camera, check out the oaks, see what kind of acorn mass we're getting, just kind of have a look around. Like I said, we're getting a lot of rain, so we're finally getting in here to get all this looked at. So, okay, sorry about that. With those does coming in, we got to get out early. Trail cam has been showing a bunch of does. No big shooter bucks yet. It's disappointing, but I'm not worried about it. With all the does that we have, the buck will show up soon. It's end of August, so they're still in their bachelor groups, and I'm sure that they're still roaming around. Man, walking up to this spot, I just heard another doe blow. It's noon. I kind of figured they'd be down in the creeks bedded up, but the cooler temps, I guess they're out moving around today. Anyways, back to deer. No shooter bucks on camera yet. Like I said, I'm not really that worried. They'll show up. Last year I had seen 7 or 8 different bucks on this property, so not too worried. A little disappointed, but not worried. Get in here and put this card back in this camera. Check a trail real quick. A couple of deer tracks. Check a trail real quick, see if there's bucks are moving in. If not, Depends on the weather. This evening I'm hoping to get down to a not really a new property, but a new side of an old property that I hunt on. Been seeing a lot of big buck tracks. It's kind of a weird spot, so we're gonna go down there and check it out more. I kind of quick scouted it, found a spot. I'm gonna go down there today. Hopefully, there's a chance of storms this afternoon, so if it does that, I won't be going because it's like 300 foot down in the canyon. So, anyways, I'm gonna get in here, put the camera back up, and check a trail real quick. Okay, well, came down here to check out this trail, see if there's been any deer activity down here, which there has, but as you can see, there's other activity going on too. Beaver's been down here. It's been maybe a month since I was down here, and I don't remember seeing any of this. I mean, I know beavers, they call them busy beavers, but I didn't think a beaver would do. There's a tree over there that's not up. I didn't think a beaver would do that much damage that quickly, so there may be more than one. Might set up a trail camera down here, see how many beavers are in here, talk to the landowner, maybe get a nuisance tag. Haven't had much luck with those in the past, so may have to wait a couple months and come in here during regular trapping season and catch some beavers, but not really what I like to see. So, okay, well, moving on. Alright guys, we're down here in this canyon bottom I was telling you about. This canyon's pretty special to me. This was originally part of my grandfather's farm. In fact, his house sat about 150 yards up here over my left shoulder. That's where he grew up. So he didn't do a lot of hunting, but he did a lot of trapping, and did a lot of trapping in this canyon. But I've been doing a lot of deer hunting in here for 18 years now. And I've had one goal, and that was to take a buck with my bow, and I have yet to accomplish that. Right up over here in this rim, there's a big old milo field. This fence divides it. One of my uncles owns that half, the other uncle owns this half. I'm hunting on this guy, on this side. The other uncle, he hunts himself too over here, so I'm staying out of his way. Big old milo field up top. We got to looking around, and there's some ginormous buck tracks everywhere, and a lot of them. And I got down in here, and where we're going is right down here to this canyon bottom. A lot of tracks, very small opening. It'll be one of those spots where it's 20-yard shot and that's it. But I'm gonna go down here and put in the camera, and unless there's an absolute monster running these canyon bottoms, which there has been from time to time, big bucks seen down in here. So unless there's a big one down in there, I'm not gonna mess with hunting it. This will be a trophy spot, because if I'm pulling something out of here, it's going on the wall. So we'll get down there. Alright, we've got deer tracks coming right through here. A bunch of them. Some big old buck tracks up there. If I were to sit in here, I'd have to put me a little, kind of a pop-up blind right up in there, or just a tree blind, kind of build a little brush pile and clear all this out. But like I said, it's a lot of work. I'll show you how far down in here I am in just a little bit. But that's where we're going to set up the camera, and we're going to see. There's a lot of deer tracks coming down in here. Alright. Well, got that camera set up. It is way down and all this thick nasty stuff way down there at the bottom. We've got to climb all the way back up to that tree way up there. It's really thick red rocks, like I said. Unless there's a wall hanger down here, I probably won't hunt it too much. I might just for the kicks and giggles, but I've got another spot set up on the other side. But there's just an awful lot of tracks down in here, though. So I'm hoping there's something good down here. But that's all for this week. We'll check cameras here at the end of the week. Hopefully have something fun to show you guys. Right now it's been kind of disappointing, just a lot of does, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So gonna get out of here, go eat some supper, get to bed and start the work week, and see you guys next week.